The second area that I would say that we've been working to try to encourage as a ministry in the church, and even led by deacons, is with respect to the area of disaster response. It's been interesting this year to watch the fires burning on the West
Oh,
Coast and
yeah.
the hurricanes, one after another, blowing through the uh, East Coast, and coupled with tornadoes, one of which hit in our Philadelphia area about 5 miles north of my house 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be that close to a tornado. And it impacted one of our OP families. And so the opportunity to be prepared to minister in very tangible ways, hands-on, as the family goes through something as big of as having their house flooded or even burned down. These are hugely life-changing events. And so these are really opportunities for us to come alongside one another. So that'd be the second area. And then probably the third area is an area that is very much again in the news today, is the area of ministry to the refugee. And I would say that not just refugee, but the stranger, the immigrant, those who the refugees are very vulnerable people. And even as you look at scripturally, the when we think about the ministry of the deacons, we often think of two classes of people. We think about the the orphan and the widow.
Mm, yeah.
But actually, if you were to do a search for all the passages that talk about the orphan and widow, there's often a third category, and it's actually the orphan, widow, and the stranger,
Yes.
or the sojourner,
Alien
or
within your
the
gates.
yeah, exactly, the alien
Right.
within your gates, absolutely. And and so each of these is a vulnerable class and of people. And so it's something for us to be challenged with, to think about as the Lord even opens the doors of refugees coming to us, strangers coming to us, those who are facing a crisis in another part of the world are coming to us. These are really occasions for us to show the mercy and love and compassion of Christ to the stranger. And and it's kind of big in the news lately, and it's an area that we don't have all the answers of what that looks like, but we're seeking to learn so that we can grow in that.